Hello everyone, welcome back to our video. We will be picking up from where we left off in our last video. We will be solving the BECE 2014 maths past questions. We continue from question 31. The diameter of a circular tray is 28 centimeters. We are to find the area of the tray. Pi is given as 22/7. Radius is always half of the diameter. Whilst our diameter is 28, our radius will be 14 centimeters. We would now apply this into our area formula, which is pi r squared, to find the area of the circular tray. A is equals to pi r squared. Pi is given as 22/7 times 14 times 14. We do our necessary cancellations. Our final answer will be 616 centimeters square, which is D. For question 32, we are to calculate the volume of a cylinder with radius 7 centimeters and height 10 centimeters. For the formula of the volume of a cylinder, we have V is equal to pi r squared h. Pi is given as 22/7. We input the value of the radius, which is 7, and multiply 7 again, times 10, which is our h. We solve as such. Our final answer will be 1,540 centimeter cube, which is C. For question 33, we'll be looking at angles. First off, you have to notice something. I'm going to ignore the solvent for x and focus on A instead. I label this angle, this unknown unlabeled angle, as A, because once I find A, I can find E using vertically opposite angles. And vertically opposite angles tell us that in a construction such as this, the angle I have now labeled as A will be equal to E. You can check out on vertically opposite angles yourself to confirm this. Now we have A plus 50 plus 38 is equals to 180 degrees because all angles in a triangle will sum up to 180 degrees. Our final answer for A will be 92 degrees, making E also 92 degrees. Our answer will be 33D. For 34, we are to find the angle marked D. To find the angle marked D, now I can come to how I solved for x. So I labeled an unknown angle, an unlabeled angle x. To find x, I had 132 plus x is equal to 180. Note also that all angles on a straight line equal to 180 degrees. My answer for x is 48 degrees. I would now add 48 plus 92 because E is 92 plus D and solve. I make D the subject and my final answer is 40 degrees, making 34B. Question 35. A 3.6 meter long string is to be cut into pieces, each of 40 centimeters. How many pieces can be cut? This is clearly division. What we're going to do is convert the 3.6 meters to centimeters, which will be 360 centimeters, and we would divide 360 by 40. Our answer being 9 means that we can get 9 pieces from the 3.6 meter long string if we were to cut each piece into a 40 centimeter length. Our answer is D. Question 36, we are to solve the inequality 2x plus 10 is greater than or equal to 7/2x minus 5. To solve this, what are we going to do? We put all the x's on one side and the numbers without x's on the other side. And we solve. We now have negative 3x/2 is greater than or equal to negative 15. Note, as I've said in so many other videos, that anytime you're solving inequality and you divide by a negative number, the sign of the inequality would change direction, which we have in this case. Our final answer being A. For question 37, we're looking at a point P, which is 5, 4, being reflected in the y-axis, we have to find its image. Very simple. We have to find out the formula for the reflection in the y-axis. And we are told that xy, when reflected in the y-axis, will become negative xy. So for 5, 4, it will now become negative 5, 4 when it's reflected in the y-axis. Our final answer will be A. Question 38. If 411 is equal to x minus 311, we have to find the value of x. Well, we can see that 11 being equal to 11 means that 4 will be equal to x minus 3. Once we've sorted this as an equation, we will make x a subject, and x will be equal to 7. Our answer for 38 will be C. For 39, we have to find the gradient of the line which passes through the point M, negative 1, 2, and N, 6, negative 3. First off, we're going to find M equals to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. We would get negative 3 minus 2 divided by 6, negative minus negative 1. Our answer will be negative 5 over 7 for our gradient. 39 will be A. For question 40, which is our last question, we have to find the next two terms in the sequence, 11, 7, 3, negative 1, and then we have two dashes. What we're going to do is find the difference between these numbers to see if they actually form a sequence. And yes, they do. They have a difference of 4. So if we continue, negative 1 moving 4 points down would now become negative 5. And negative 5 moving 4 points down will now become negative 9. Our answer will be negative 5, negative 9. We've come to an end of this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel and check out all our other videos.